Y'all, this Real Housewives of Orange County is just maybe this show is just too rich for me because these rich people problems are starting to get on my damn nerves. Let's just get into it, shall we? All right, y'all. So the episode starts out with Heather going to the chakra store with her daughter Max because Max wrote a book called Straight Ish, basically talking about her life and her coming out as a bisexual teenager. So they're going to this store to kind of see what they have, and they're going to have an available service of whatnot at the party, at her book release party, where it's going to read people's chakras at the party and they can get a printout of their chakra. So while they're at the store, Heather and her daughter have like a heart to heart where Heather is telling her she's proud of her for actually coming out and being, open enough to tell her what was going on. And Max finds out that the young lady that works at the store was also, she was like, wait, hey, how are you straight? And the young girl says, no, I'm not. And she says, oh, wow. And then, her daughter, Max, is like, yeah, my gaydar mom, I can see it. So it is really interesting how young people nowadays, like I was born in the 80s, and that's just not something that was like everybody was just very open about. So, but now it's refreshing to see how young people are just so open with one another. And it's kind of like second nature for people to, just be themselves. And everybody is very open about who they are and what they want to do with their life. So I just thought that was really interesting. And I'm glad that they actually highlighted that. So Max actually wrote the book because she was having anxiety. She really doesn't like to be around a lot of crowds of people. And during the pandemic, she wrote this book. And she started a podcast and did all these great things. So Heather is super proud of her daughter, and it's really interesting to see how Max has grown up over the years. So in the next scene, Gina visits Noella, and she says she found Noella tells Gina how she found James in daggone what Mykonos. I don't even listen. I can't afford to go there because I can't even say it. Mykonos, whatever. James is in Mykonos, okay? And she found him because she knew the password to the man's credit card, child. Listen, you should have knew the damn bank account information and start squirreling some money away for yourself so your credit cards wouldn't be cut off. That's what you should have did, dummy. But hey, rule of spirits of the bank accounts for all you women out here that are looking for a man that is rich and you don't have your own shit. Funnel some money to your damn self so when that fool leave your ass, you have a nest egg. Duh. I just really want everybody that is, and listen, don't take offense. Everybody that's a gold digger, if you watching this or if you looking for a man with some money, child, listen to me. Make sure you got good credit. Get something in your name that you can actually sell if that mofo leave your ass. And funnel some money to your damn self. Put it in your mama's name or somebody that you can trust so that when he leave your ass for the newer model, you got a nest egg. And not out here scrambling, looking for damn passwords to credit cards like Noella dingbat ass is doing. Don't be a Noella, okay? Because you will have Noella, no money. That's what you're going to have, like Noella, okay? So moving right along, Noella is so excited because she done told Gina that she done found the man's password, child. She know where the hell he at. And she's like, so we got to keep this quiet because I told my lawyer and we're tracking him. I'm on his ass, okay? All right, girl, keep on tracking him. I hope he pay them bills once you track his ass down, child. So then they're talking, and then she says, and Gina's like, well, that's good. Maybe now it's, Noella is like, I'm just not going to keep on crying over a man that's obviously not crying over me. He's on a whole vacation. He ain't thinking about me. And Gina was like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe you can get back out there. You ready to get back out there? Because I did or whatever. And then she with Travis, child. and living a regular ass life. I don't, like I said, I don't know why Gina on this show, because I don't know if she meet the financial bracket, child, but she here. So Noella is like, no, I'm just like over penises right now. I'm just over penises. But I masturbated in the shower. I'm like, Noella, pause. Pineapples. I'm uncomfortable. Why are you telling me that you played with your cootie cat? I don't give a. Okay. Girl, if you don't take your passion party devices and deal with that by yourself, you don't need to. We ain't homegirls like that, friend. Okay. You nasty, Noella. Don't be telling nobody you playing with yourself, girl. But they don't need to know. Just do it in private when your husband leave, like everybody else do. Okay. Moving right along, because she made me uncomfortable. Anyway, in the next scene, Heather, Emily, and Jen go to a place called Perspire. It's basically a sauna place where they all sitting in this hot ass sauna, child. And Heather, she got to let everybody know she rich. Like, I noticed when they go in the place, like it's her, and Jen and Emily. So Heather, Emily, and Jen. So they walk in and she's telling the ladies, I want the girls in the front, I want the largest room. And just go ahead and put it on my tab. All right, bitch, we know you got money. Okay. You ain't got to tell everybody to put it on the black card. We know that shit ain't gonna decline. Okay. You are so annoying. And even I wonder if production was the one paying for the shit anyway. She probably would have been like, well, no, I don't need production to pay for it because I'm so rich beyond belief. Okay. You know what? Bravo. Keep your little coins. Okay. Just put it on my card because I just want to pay because I can, and I don't do anything else but spend Terry's money and do my little podcast here and there, and go in my kids' rooms and, figure out what they're doing, all that. But number one thing, spend Terry's money. Gotta be on my job. That's what I do. Heather, find another shtick because we're over it. But anyway, they all in the damn sauna, child, and they talking. And Emily, I don't know how they got into it, but Emily asked Jen, how does she feel about, being the breadwinner? Has she always been the breadwinner in their family dynamic with her and Ryan? And Jen says, well, our marriage started off really rocky because a guy that I used to date 3 days after Ryan and I got married sued me for $850,000 because he was pissed that I got married. And basically he was mad that she left him because she moved on when she found out he was still married. Like, he told her that he was divorced, but he was actually just separated. And he had bought her all these gifts and nice things. And he sued her saying that they weren't gifts, they were loans. Who buys people purses as a damn loan? I don't understand what that was. Or maybe he paid off, helped her open her practice and told her it was a loan. I don't know what it is. This is all alleged. I don't know what it was, but homeboy gave her a bunch of money and apparently she paid that shit back. So some of it must have been true. So at the beginning of their marriage, it was rocky because of that situation. So he took care of the kids while she built the successful practice that she has and paid all the bills, child. So, but here's my thing. I don't understand these women that are like, it's just so rough paying all the bills, right? And you got Mighty Joe Spend It, Heather, sitting in the middle, spending all her husband money. So it's not okay for a woman to be the breadwinner and take care of the household, but it's okay for the wife to leech off the husband while he breaking his damn back and going to work every day. Okay. No, that ain't rocking. Okay. If she's taking care of her household, y'all don't need to shame her for that. Period. I don't know what I know Pillow Princessville runs wild in California, but everybody ain't getting down like that. It's okay for her to take care of her family if she wants to. Her husband seems like a good dad and he seems like he takes care of home. And as long as he ain't dick diving in another bitch, whatever, leave her alone. Don't shame her. So then Emily talks about how, her and Shane had a rocky time because she felt the same way, like she was constantly doing things. But Shane's parents are rich and he has money. So I don't know if Emily was taking care of the damn household or not, child. But moving right along, they're talking and then it gets hot in there, and Heather in there trying to pump up the volume in the damn thing, and Emily is like, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Whew, let me grab for this here sandwich here. Hello, what in the salmonella? Ma'am, why do you have a sandwich in your purse in the sauna? That was hella funny though, by the way, Emily. And I probably would have had some food somewhere, but not inside the sauna unless I was cooking it. Like, I mean, that's just nasty. I don't know if I want to have me a Subway sandwich, child, in the damn sauna, but whatever. Y'all had, you know what? I done seen it all. Y'all put cheese in the damn Louis Vuitton luggage. Now you got the sandwich in your purse, child. You liking it, you hungry, go on eat wherever you want. Just don't bring me no damn food. Shit. But anyway, she eating the damn sandwich, and Heather like, why do you have a sandwich in your bag? That's some hungry shit right there. So then Emily's like, yeah, crank it up some more because I need to burn this sandwich off, apparently. I'm like, oh gosh, what the hell is going on here? Anyway, moving right along, Noella goes to Heather's house. Heather is in the middle of, mind you, I'm like, why would you tell Heather? I mean, tell Noella to come over your house in the middle of you recording a podcast with Terry. I feel like she wanted Noella to see that she doing something, or she, feeling important today. So she want to show Noella that I got my own things going on and I'm doing big things. She don't give a damn. She looking for credit cards, trying to find her man, child. She don't give a damn about what you doing. So anyway, they go sit down and talk. And Heather, I do agree that she should have addressed Noella talking shit about her behind her back. So Noella had been saying that, Heather was a fake bitch and she ain't to be she told Gina that Heather wasn't to be trusted. So Heather asked her about all this stuff, and Noella was like, I was just lashing out, it's just I'm going through a lot. And Heather's like, yeah, you're going through a lot, and I understand, you need to really just deal with that. So I don't think that there's any room for us to be friends or whatever. I'm like, Heather, you act like you got a wait list of friends that everybody's supposed to like, this show is built around everybody kissing your ass because you got a lot of money. So people, it's so painful if you don't want to be somebody's damn friend. Bitch, she found her husband's credit card. I'm sure now she got a little coin again. Maybe she don't really give a damn about you and you going to dinners and being pretentious and paying for shit just to show everybody that you got some money and paying for sauna visits. Maybe she don't give a good goddamn. And I'm pretty sure Noella don't, because she screams, I gives no fucks. Like, her face just says, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit that y'all talking about. Like, she really don't care. She talks about a whole bunch of stuff that I'd be like, wow, why are you saying that? But okay, is what it is. So Noella was like, yeah, I'm okay with not being your friend. We can just, basically, she was like, we can just be, associates. We're on a TV show together. Like, we ain't got to be friends type of thing. And, I'm good on you. I'm cool. Because I do really think you're a fake bitch. I really do. Because she did say that on Watch What Happens Live. So apparently something's going to come up to secure. But I think that Noella, honestly, she's taken on what other people think about Heather. And I don't think that that's fair. I do think, honestly, Heather has been nice to most of the people on the show. I do think she's arrogant, but that's just Heather. I mean, we've all seen that season after season. That's what she does. That's who she is, or whatever the case may be. And I think she dangles her friendship and I guess the benefits that come with being her friend in front of people. But I'm like, if other people got money just like you, then all that stuff that you're doing really don't matter to me. It is what, you know what I mean? Like, I can pay for my own dinner. I can pay for my own sweat session in the damn sauna. And I damn sure can pay for my own way to get to Cabo, because we talk about Cabo later on in the episode. So Noella walks out and she's like, whatever, it is what it is. We ain't got to be friends, girl. So then everybody, in the next scene, everybody arrives to the straight-ish party, book release party for Max, Heather's daughter. Everybody's cool, chill. Noella is the first one to get there. She speaks to everybody. Terry brings her over to speak to Heather, and Heather really ain't got no talk time for her. She just like, hey, thanks for coming. Okay, great, bye. It's like, bye. It's very fake. It's like, girl, you ain't really want her at this damn party, and you really acting like it. And it's just whatever. And Noella, like, listen, it's free alcohol. I only found one credit card. I don't have enough money to really go ball out of control like I'm normally used to. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink this good old liquor here for free, and then go home and drown my sorrows and probably play with my pocket pussy again or whatever. So anyway, they walking around being fake. Everybody else arrives. Nicole gets Emily and Gina get there, and Nicole comes, and Nicole speaks to everybody but Noella, which I thought was very interesting. I'm like, So they show a phone call conversation where Noella and Nicole are on FaceTime, and Nicole is like, Noella is like, I just really need my friends to be there for me, and I just really don't think that you've been, basically telling her she don't think that she's been being a good friend to her. And Nicole says, well, I don't think I can be what you need me to be. Like, I think Nicole feels like Noella is like smothering her, or like Noella wants her to like smother her, and she's expecting more out of her than she really can give, which I would respect that. Like, Noella has to respect that Noella can't give what she wants her to give. Just because you need it doesn't mean that somebody has to provide it. If she's being honest enough to say, listen, that's not my forte. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be there for you if you want to go get drinks in a private room, child, because I don't want everybody to see your ass crying. I was trying to dip the fuck on out of that restaurant last time because I was embarrassed because you was doing too damn much. But if we in a private room and you want to break down and stuff, I'm good for that. Set yourself off or come over my house. We do that, but not too much crying because I'm really uncomfortable. You know what? Don't cry around me at all. Call somebody else. That's what you do. Call somebody else. That's what Nicole is telling you, Noella. She's saying call somebody else. This is not her forte. This is not her realm of friendship. Okay. And you just got to deal with that. Get on. Go to another friend or talk to your mama out on the patio again. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you want her to do. So then Jen speaks to Noella, and everybody's like, oh, you guys are talking? Because Jen was just talking shit about Noella, but apparently they had a come to Jesus moment at a dinner. And, they're working on baby steps, building their relationship. And basically Jen was like, so you were just lashing out at me the other night, right? And Noella was like, absolutely. I know that a lot of the things that I said was absurd about the whole damn tagging her in the picture and all, her being thirsty and all. Noella calling Jen thirsty. Noella, you got to learn how to control your emotions, man, because you are just like she strikes me as like the high school girl that is popular and everybody is she thinks everybody wants to be her friend. So she's like lashing out on people and people supposed to accept it. But this is the real world where these are grown ladies and they're looking at you like you plumb fool crazy. Like, girl, you are not Regina George. Get on. We don't give a damn about none of that stuff that you're talking about. You cute and all, but going on out of here with that. Don't nobody care. So yeah, girl, get your life, because we understand you going through a divorce, and I really feel bad for you, child, because your husband didn't ran off, and Lord knows who he did it and why. But yeah, you can't be lashing out on everybody. So anyway, and then Jen and Heather and Ryan are talking in another scene. Apparently, child, Ryan then changed his name to Ryan, Ryne. Whatever. I don't even want to get into that. But his name is Ryan with no shirt to me. I don't give a damn what else he want to call his damn self. So Heather is talking to them and telling them how her and Terry, how their first date went and all this stuff. And she's like, how was you guys' relationship? And Ryan's like, yeah, we're still, coming along, getting to know each other, basically like they still getting to know each other. I'm like, huh? Okay, whatever. He's like, we're coming around. I'm like, okay, this dude is either really sarcastic and not really here for the cameras and all this stuff, or he's just off on another cloud some damn way. I'm just gonna go for on another cloud, and I hope he just high off of some California approved weed substances, because he ain't got it all. But anyway, we come to the end of the show, and Heather gives a speech about her. No, I'm sorry. Emily and Noella are talking, and somehow they end up talking about horsehair. Child, I don't know. Because Emily was like, she used to have great hair when she was young, and, now her hair is fake. And Noella was like, oh, horsey or some shit. I don't know what the hell. It was giving very corny, and I couldn't handle it. And so she was like, well, maybe we can ride horses together in Cabo. Emily was saying that to Noella, and Noella was like, Cabo? I don't know nothing about no Cabo. What you talking about, Willis? And Emily's like, oh my God, you didn't get invited? Oh my God. I'm like, oh God, petty ass Heather ain't even invite the damn girl. Mind you, production paying for this damn trip. Why the hell you ain't invite this broad on? Like, stop playing. You know she coming. So anyway, Heather in the next scene gives a speech about her daughter, how proud of her she is, and how she's really grateful that she was able to come out and be honest about her sexuality, and how she's really just going to be a great example for so many other people in her age bracket. And Max thanks her parents and, thanks everybody for coming to her event, which I thought it was really, really cool. And for her to be so young to be doing such great, big things, and her parents to be so supportive of her, I think that is really awesome. And I think that's one thing Heather does well, is be a mom. So in the next scene, Emily is drunk as a damn skunk, child, and again she talking to people and just doing a whole bunch of crazy. So Gina comes over while Emily is about to say something crazy, and she's like, maybe we should leave, because she's talking to Jen, and then she's talking to Noella. And then Noella tells Emily, oh, I'm sorry. So Noella, Emily, and Shane are talking. And then Noella is like, I just feel like you guys must have the hottest sex. I'm like, Noella, go find your vibrator, because you tripping. You must have vibrated your brain in the wrong section. You need to go play with yourself again and vibrate your brain back to the right position, because you tripping. If you think Emily and fucking Shorty Bebop are having good sex, I don't even know how they connect on any sexual levels. I mean, it's given artificial insemination for all these kids. I don't see no chemistry between them at all, because Shane is just so sarcastic, and he gives me beat my dick in the bathroom every night because my wife is annoying, and she gives me I'm playing with myself in the shower because I don't even really want to have sex with my husband because he's an asshole. I don't understand what they doing, but you like it. I don't love it. Whatever. So then Emily takes Nicole's purse, and because Nicole comes over, they're talking, and then Nicole is putting Emily putting Nicole purse up to her ear, talking about, hello, my student loans, or we're talking about paying off her student loans. And then I think I can't remember exactly what she said, but Jen made a comment about her student loans. And Emily says, tell the truth. Is that what he did? Did your ex pay your student loans? Did your parents pay your student loans off? You had money growing up. Your parents didn't pay your student loans. And I'm like, okay, Emily, you are bazoongood. Like, you are done. You need to get in the Uber and get your ass home, because you are embarrassing yourself and Shane and the sex that y'all not having. It's a mess. It's giving real messy. So then Jen looking at her like, what are you talking about? Like, no. She was like, I wasn't. She was like, you were with him for his money, weren't you? Jen, you were with that guy, your ex, because he had money. Admit it. Say it. You can say it. We know. And Jen was like, no, I actually was with him because he was very intelligent, and I was really attracted to that. Like, literally to this day, I'm attracted to that about him. But, it wasn't his looks or his money or anything like that. He's just really smart. And Emily's like, whatever. You're lying. And Gina comes over. She's like, okay, you are pilled to the max. Let's go. You gotta go. It's time to go home. So her and Shane trying to usher Emily on up out of there. So Emily ends up talking to Noella again some kind of way and leaving out. She's like, I'll see you in Cabo. Let's talk in Cabo. And Heather's like, who's going to Cabo? Basically, like, I ain't invite this bitch to Cabo, so don't be telling her you about to talk to her in Cabo, because you're not. One thing you're not going to be doing is talking to her in Cabo, because she's not invited. And Emily's like, wait, are we not going to Cabo anymore? She's like, Heather's like, yeah, you're invited. Yeah, you are. Basically trying to make sure Noella knows that she's not invited. And Noella don't give a good goddamn. She giving fake French kisses to everybody and leaving up out of there. She is chucking deuces on y'all asses. Like, she is a I give no fuck zone right now. And Heather is just trying to stick it to her like she cares. And I'm just like, child, these rich people problems that they got going on is just ridiculous. So anyway, I guess in the next episode, they're going to be going to Cabo, child. So we'll see how this goes. And what happens, because in the commercial, somehow Noella ends up in Cabo, like I damn said, because production paid for the damn trip. So anyway, y'all, thank you guys for watching. I'm Shay Renee. Please, please, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and comment on this video. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.